Hello everyone, it is Mike here and welcome to a very special Rumble, a women's Rumble. We are back again with the women and we have Daisy Duke in the house. Kicking things off, this is her debut. I've never had Daisy Duke. I actually prefer the brunette version and this actress over Jessica Simpson. Some people may, not like that I said that, but I'm just telling the truth. I prefer the old version, not that garbage remake that they did. But anyway, yeah, we're going to have 30 women in this. It will be completely random. And we're going to see who Daisy's going to be facing off with. And why is she doing that? It is Neytiri, or I don't know, from Avatar, whatever. But it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to be explaining some stuff that's coming up, of course. But we're going to have 30 women in this, and anybody can show up. It's the first time we've ever had Daisy here. I don't ever recall ever having her. I know we've had Roscoe. That's about the only character from that franchise I think we've ever had. And honestly, I prefer the old version. I don't even claim that remake. I don't claim anything about it. A lot of people said, well, I love Jessica Simpson. She looks so nice. And no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's a horrible remake. It shouldn't have existed in the first place. And some of my family who loves the Dukes were traumatized by that movie. Literally. They didn't know what to think of it. Because, the older Duke series is an old school thing. It's not like anything like the remake. It was just horrible what they did with that. But I don't want to even talk about it anymore because just talking about it makes me upset. But we got Claire Redfield in the house also. But yeah, the people have spoken. So big update for the tournament to come. We will be having the women. That is right, men and women will be in this, which is exciting. The people spoke. Almost 70% last time I checked. So I don't think anything's going to change. The numbers may change a little bit, but people want to see it. So we're going to give the people what they want. We had 3 options. It could be all males, or it could be females with power and males, or males and females, doesn't matter. And what I mean by power, what do I mean by that? Well, I mean somebody like Rogue. I mean somebody like, what would be another good example? The Android 18, who just arrived, or Bubbles, or even Claire Redfield. Someone like Daisy Duke, though, it's not a great fighter compared to those. Doesn't have any special powers. I mean, obviously, Claire Redfield is trained. She knows how to use a gun. So that's what I meant by powerful. Like Katana, like Melina. People that can hold their own. And I mean, obviously, Rogue could kill Kraven. Easily, in my opinion. So that's what I meant. But the people spoke, and they want male and female. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So we're going to give the people what they want. Hopefully some people won't regret some of the picks that they get, but I think it's a lot of fun, and it makes it easier for me too. So I actually kind of wanted that one. I was between 2 or 3 on that poll. I didn't want all male. I thought I wanted to make it the most different tournament that we're ever going to have, and that's what it's going to be. And number 7 is She-Go. She-Go to the Rumble. I like She-Go. I think She-Go's a really cool character. I love Kim Possible. I loved it growing up. So She-Go's a great villain. And of course we got Alice from Alice in Madness. If you're wondering what version of Alice that is, it's a horror puzzle game. I never played it. It's always $2 on Steam. I probably should pick it up because it's only $2, but it's a very mediocre game, I've heard. So I'd never really gotten into it. And number 8, we have my girl Melina. One of my favorites from Mortal Kombat. Over the years, though, she's no longer my favorite female character. My favorite female character is Jackie Briggs. when it comes to Mortal Kombat. But Melina used to be my all-time favorite. She's still my second favorite. But they've introduced some new women that I like just as good, if not more. I like Devora. I like Scarlet. Rain's the goofball in the drops, but or the bubble. He's in the bubble. But yeah, I like Scarlet a lot, and I like Devora, and they're kind of new. And I know Jackie Briggs is kind of newer. I mean, they've been around since, some of them have been around since MKX or MK9, but they're still fairly new compared to, like Sonya Blade, who obviously has been with MK forever. And so we got a great cast here. And I'm excited to see who takes this. And most of these women will probably participate in that tournament. At least half of these women you'll probably see again. I'm definitely going to put Melina in it. And number 10 is Buffy, a show that I need to watch. That is one show I have never seen, and I need to watch that one. That one, The X-Files. There's a couple shows on my list that I need to watch that I've never seen before. What's so funny is I've played Buffy the Vampire Slayer game, but I've never watched the show, which makes absolutely no sense. I just got it for a cheap price on PlayStation 2, and I love the game. I thought that game was a lot of fun. And there goes Bubbles. So, yeah. Definitely on my to-do list, but when am I going to find the time to watch 6 or 7 seasons? And I want to watch The X-Files, too. I wouldn't mind checking that out. And there's a couple other shows I wouldn't mind seeing also. I just don't have the time to binge watch a series. I got a lot going on right now. So, and don't even get me started with One Piece. You just kiss that goodbye. Because that's never going to happen. I'm never going to watch One Piece. By the time I finish it, I'll be in the nursing home. So, or in hospice. One of the two. That's how many episodes there are. Maybe I'll watch the live action version. Not that that will do it any justice, but I guess it's better than nothing. And look at Melina go. I love Melina. But her teeth, man, she definitely did not use Colgate. That is for sure. She definitely didn't use no Listerine. She got some Baraka teeth going on. So she needs to wear a mask. And number 11 is Elektra. Elektra, number 11. Jennifer Gardner version of Elektra. I actually like the Daredevil show better. Version of Elektra. It looks like we lost our Avatar woman. So already off to a crazy start. A lot of eliminations right off the bat. And there goes Daisy. So both 1 and 2 are gone. And look at Buffy trying to hang in there. Look at Elektra dropping in on Shigo. I love Shigo. I just love that name. And I just like her look. I mean, man, I would love to see some women cosplay as her. I like that look. I do like that look a lot. And number 12 is Nico Robin. A lot of people have been requesting her. She's from One Piece. I know nothing about her. But she seems cool. She seems like a really cool character. Like I said, there's a lot of cool, unique characters on One Piece. I just don't have the time to watch it. But there is some really cool designs, and I really want to get back into writing again. And kind of create my own versions of stuff. Problem is, I'm too scrambled in the head. I don't know where to start. But I just need to just start jotting ideas down. And I got Soon I'll have more time, but I still don't have a lot of time. And we got Gamora in the house. I love Gamora. Zoe Saldana, she's just great in everything. All the roles. Colombiana. What else? Avatar. She's been in some big movies. I think she has the most money. She's in the top 10 probably with the most money box office movies that she's been involved in. Because she's been involved in Avatar and the Avengers and Guardians. So she's been in a lot of big budget, gross profiting franchises. I really like her as an actress too. I think she's really good. And there goes she goes. So she go back to the locker room. That's where she go. What a weird name. But I forget her backstory. I haven't seen Kim Possible in a while. I think she's like an evil version of Kim. But you guys can correct me on that. Or she's Kim's sister. Or I don't know the whole backstory. I've forgotten. It's been a while since I've seen it. But she's a cool character. I know that. And look at the double team here. We're going to lose another one. Maybe. And the double team does not work. Wow. So Buffy stays in. And I believe Nico Robin got rid of somebody. And Alice Madness is done. So she is finished. She is out of the equation here. And yeah, I'll put some of these women in the tournament. Not all of them, but especially, I'm going to go for popular ones. So, definitely going to look into Marvel. Because a lot of Marvel ones are popular. But I probably won't put as many celebs in. And 14 is Nebula. I love Nebula. I think Nebula is a great character. Wasn't always on board with her, but she kind of grew on me. The one that I don't like from Guardians, I don't like Mantis. I don't like her power. And she's like, compared to the other Guardians, she really doesn't fit in for me. But that's just my opinion. I also don't like the dog that can talk. Kind of lame. And James Gunn's brother, who's in the Guardians also. I forget his name. I'm not a big Rondu fan also. Some of those characters, they're hit or miss for me. But I really like Nebula. She kind of grew on me. And she's also conflicted. She's between evil and good. So, and wow, she just took out somebody, Melina, I believe. And number 15 is Juri Han. I like that name, Nico Robin. That's a cool name. That she's probably a cool girl. She probably is one of those characters everyone loves. But I'm not for sure. I don't know anything about her. But that's such a cool name. I like that name. Oh, and how did I not notice Celine is here? How did I not notice Celine? Shame on me. Of course, Celine's getting destroyed, but... well, she was. And number 16 is the Pink Ranger, or Kimberly. Of course, that's basically everyone's favorite female Ranger. And even though I like the light blue Ninja Storm Ranger, I would put Kimberly over all of them. I mean, she kind of was a big deal. Of course, anyone from Mighty Morphin was a big deal. Look at the double team trying to get rid of Elektra. And I'm so happy to see Celine. I'm always happy to see Celine. And I'll tell you what, I got a good deal the other... oh, come on. Elektra is the number one target. Take her down. She is wanted for taking out Celine. How dare she? And we got April O'Neil here. But Celine, I'll tell you, I got a great deal, and I know she's not in the movie. But I bought Underworld Rise of Lycans. And it was used, but it looks almost new. Maybe a little smudge or whatever, not going to affect the movie. I bought Underworld Rise of Lycans for $2 the other day. $2 on Blu-ray. If it was DVD, it wouldn't be as big of a deal, but Blu-ray makes it better. And we got Lydia here. Yuck. Cannot stand this. It's a lame Walking Dead character. And she took out April O'Neil, and I noticed her overall was super high, so the only person I could think that would give her an overall that high is Lydia herself. That's probably who made the character. Probably the actress that plays her. Because she had like a 90-something. It's like, come on. She's not that special. Some of the Walking Dead characters just get on my nerves. Lydia, Abraham. Oh my goodness. Abraham's another one. We got Android 21 at 19. So we're almost 2/3 done. But Abraham, Lydia, Bob was annoying. Who else? Carl is keen annoying. I didn't like Abraham at all. And spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Walking Dead, which, you should know this by now. When Negan hit him in the head with that bat, I laughed so hard. Because, Abraham looked at him like, I'm not afraid of you. Like, all that's, telling him off the minute before he dies, like he's some tough guy. I never did like, I don't like Eugene either. I don't like half the cast of The Walking Dead. And for a while, I didn't like Rick. He got on my nerves, but I will give Andrew Lincoln credit. He is a heck of an actor. Rick was, I was Team Negan. Who are these people think they are? Thinking that they run things. Negan runs everything. I don't know who, and I didn't like the Alpha, and Beta's cool. Beta was cool, but I didn't like Alpha. And at least 50% of The Walking Dead I can't stand. And 21, we got Daenerys from Game of Thrones. Yeah, so 50% of Walking Dead, I didn't like. I like Shane. He was a cool character. Glenn was cool. Maggie's cool. I like Maggie. Even though Maggie doesn't like Negan, and I'm a big Negan fan, I still like Maggie. Because she has every right to hate Negan. I'll give her credit. And even though, the situation with Glenn, I still think he's the best character. And I love the line where he tells Rick, and I fed your son spaghetti. It's like, that scene made me so hungry when they're eating the spaghetti. I took care of your son, and I fed him spaghetti. I love the sarcasm, just the smart tone, the back talking that Negan did. So it was a lot of fun. That show was a lot of fun when he was around, and even when he becomes like kind of, well, I don't want to give it away. His character arc changes, let's just say. But I really liked it. And here comes Cammy. But enough with Walking Dead. They're going to be doing those shows until I'm 6 foot under. They'll never quit doing that show. Now they have all these goofy spin-offs that I'm not watching. And Kim Possible is here. We got Kim Possible. We got Blossom. We got Cammy. And Buffy's really standing out here. She's definitely the one to beat. And number 24. Oh, it's Ciri. I couldn't tell who it was. It's Ciri from Witcher. I really like that character, too. I like the girls from The Witcher. I really like them as characters. And it looks like Buffy is done. So she had a great run, though. The Vampire Slayer. I definitely need to check that show out. And I'm super stoked for the women to join the men in the tournament. I'm super stoked also, and there goes Siri, unfortunately. I'm super stoked for the episodes to have feature male and female fighting, because I got a couple females that have a bone to pick with some of the males. And Yennefer is 25. That is such... Oh, I love that name. That is such a lovely name. And, you know, oh, man. I love Yennefer. 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 I love that name. Instead of Jennifer, I'm going to put a Y on it and call it Yennefer. I love that. Oh, man. That is a spicy name. I love that name. And I love that character, too. I loved her in The Witcher. I thought she was really great. I haven't played the games. I played, like, a little bit of 2. But I need to go and play The Wild Hunt. I really do. I need to give it a chance. I just don't have all the time. And Cammy's been eliminated. And we got Raven at 26. I really like Raven. Great character. I like everyone from the Teen Titans except for Rob. And Raven almost got eliminated there. I've never heard of this Android 21, but I've seen her on past games and stuff. So I know she's a legit thing, but I maybe it's from another era of Dragon Ball or whatever. 27 is the Black Cat. And I know the perfect casting for Black Cats. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Sydney Sweeney would be the perfect casting for Black Cat. And they've talked about it, I think, before, but it's never been official. And that one girl from Stranger Things, I don't want her to be Mary Jane. I don't. And I know Zendaya's probably going to go on new projects and stuff, but I don't want Sadie to be Mary Jane. I'm sorry. Nobody can replace Kristen Dunst. She was the best MJ by far. Even though they were older, you know, they were like high school kids, and if you watch it now, they look like they're 30. Which I know they were older than high school kids. And 28 is Frost. I like Frost. She's a female Sub-Zero, basically. And don't get rid of Yennefer. No. Come on, Yennefer. Stay in. I love your name. Stay in. So I can continue to say your name. Because I love your name. Oh, no. And Frost, huh? She abandons Yennefer. You can't have... I mean, I don't blame The Witcher. I don't blame him. And she has fire powers. Oh, yes. That is amazing. She's the perfect woman. And Raven going after the android. We had 2 androids in this. One I'm not familiar with at all. I know 18, obviously. And we got a complete ream. This one has been going by fast, though, so it could be sure. There goes Kim. Because, you know, not everyone is, you know, there's definitely not a lot of weight here. And that's going to be a problem in the tournament, the weight class. So, obviously, someone like China or Naya could hold their own. But some of these, you know, it's going to be tough. And they don't have their superpowers. It's not like Scarlet Witch can just start, you know, zapping people. It's going to be a lot different. Or Storm can't create a power outage. You know, it's going to be a lot different. So, I don't know if it's going to work or not. But we'll probably have more males in the tournament than females. But we're still going to have a good portion. I'd say with every account of 100, we'll at least have 20 to 30. That's going to be the goal. Probably 20 would be nice. Obviously, there's going to be more male creations than female. And 29. Oh, she's from TMNT. Teenage Mutant. I think she's from there, yeah. I've never seen it. She looks familiar. So I think she's another bad antagonist from that show. I want to say she's Shredder's daughter, but don't quote me on that, because I'm probably wrong. Or she's at least tied to him in some way. You guys can educate me on all of this. Well, I didn't look it up. And number 30. Oh, that's the woman from that weird game. That's what I called it, the weird game. Sonya, or I don't know. It's kind of a strange game. I watched someone play it, and it's kind of odd. But she just got an elimination, so congrats to her. Yeah, I think her name is Senua from Hellblade. It's a weird game. But, oh, wow, there she goes. So, yeah, so much for her. And Buttercup is also done, which would probably be my favorite Powerpuff if I had to choose between the three. But we are down to 3 now. We are down to 3. Who is going to take it? And it's Senua. I think that's her name. Weird character. This is something like, I've watched someone play it, and I was like, what is this? Because I thought about the graphics look good on it. It's just weird. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. It's unique. I'll give it that. And Raven hanging in there. And look at Raven here. Oh, man, uses the knee to the head. Yeah, I prefer Yennefer over Senua. Senua. What kind of name's that? I like Yennefer. And that name. And there goes that one girl. So we're down to 2. It's Android 21 and Raven. And 21's been in for a while. Over 10 minutes at least. So, who is going to take it? And Raven's already tapped out, but that's not how this goes. You got to do this the old-fashioned way. Throw him over the top. And Raven is finished. And Android 21. She kind of looks like Majin Buu, and she's laughing at the audience. I wouldn't be laughing. They pay your paycheck, okay? I wouldn't be laughing. But, however, I believe you were 19. So you know what that means. You're going to WrestleMania. You may have been Android 21, but you were 19. You were 19 today, so you're going to WrestleMania. Congratulations. And I don't know what you're doing. Don't throw gang signs. Don't throw gang signs. You will pay a fine if you throw a gang sign. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And I don't want to know what it means. But that'll get you fined. You're going to WrestleMania. You should be grateful. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Another great female one. And some of these will be in the tournament. And I look forward to seeing them. I look forward to seeing you all there also and participating. So make sure you do when the time's right. And I'll see you all later. Thank you all for dropping by.